Because of why I search the deep through endless nights, no time to sleep. The call inside I can't deny. I'll find the light because of why.
Hey, welcome! So today we're tackling a question that seems pretty simple on the surface, but the answer is anything but. We're asking, why is the water in Guyana so brown?
I mean, if you've ever scrolled past a photo of Guyana's coast, you've probably had the exact same thought, wow, that looks like chocolate milk. But the real story behind that color is this incredible mix of geography, biology, and, yeah, human impact.
So what is really going on here? Is it just a ton of mud? Is it pollution? Or something else entirely? All right, let's dive in and figure this out.
First up, we've got the biggest reason, and it involves a massive continental force of nature that actually starts thousands of kilometers away.
Okay, get ready for a bit of a surprise here. The main reason the water along Guyana's coast is so brown has almost nothing to do with the rivers in Guyana itself.
The true source, as you can see here, is the mighty Amazon River. It pumps out billions of tons of sediment into the ocean, and then the currents just grab it and sweep it all the way up the coast to Guyana. It's literally a river of mud flowing through the ocean. All that mud and sediment creates something called coastal mudbanks. You can think of them as these gigantic, moving, underwater hills of mud. And they're always on the move, constantly reshaping the actual coastline as they drift past.
And when I say gigantic, I really mean it. Some of these mudbanks can be up to 40 kilometers long. That's nearly the length of a full marathon. It just shows you the incredible power of the natural forces we're talking about.
But hold on, that's just the story on the coast. When you move inland, you find a completely different kind of brown water, with its own fascinating secret.
This slide shows the difference perfectly. The coastal water is opaque and muddy because of all that Amazon sediment. But inland, the rivers are what's known as black water. The key word here is transparent. It's colored for sure, but you can see right through it, kind of like a strong cup of tea.
So what is a Blackwater River? Well, its water is stained brown by something called tannins. These are just natural organic compounds that get released from all the decaying leaves and plants on the rainforest floor. The simplest way to think about it, it's like nature is brewing a giant continent-sized cup of tea. It's not dirty. In fact, it's a sign of a really healthy forest ecosystem. And this is a super important point. The brown color doesn't tell you anything about the water's chemistry. Just like the slide says, color is no indicator of pH or hardness. That dark tea-colored water can be perfectly healthy. It's a common misconception we're busting right now. So we have two natural causes. But what about that initial thought a lot of us have when we see brown water? What about the human factor? What about pollution? And yeah, sometimes that gut feeling is absolutely right. In certain areas, that brown, murky water is a direct sign of man-made pollution. So this isn't an either-or situation. All three of these causes can be found in Guyana. So where is this pollution coming from? This chart breaks it down for us. Agricultural runoff, things like fertilizers and pesticides, is the biggest single source at 40%. Then you have mining activities coming in at 25%.
And the impact is pretty serious. Gold mining, for example, can release toxic mercury into the rivers. Agriculture, of course, contaminates the water with chemicals. And there's this practice called missile dredging, which uses these incredibly high-powered hoses that just obliterate the river banks, making the water super cloudy and muddy.
Okay, so let's put it all together. We have three completely different reasons for brown water. You could call them the 3 shades of brown. This table really tells the whole story. On the coast, you've got that opaque chocolate milk from the Amazon sediment. That's a massive natural process. Inland, you have the transparent, strong tea from forest tannins. That's a sign of a healthy ecosystem. And then in other areas, you get that murky water from human activity, which is a clear environmental challenge. So, the most important point is this. Brown water in Guyana isn't just one thing. The real answer completely depends on where you are. Whether you're standing on the coast, paddling a canoe deep in the rainforest, or near a mining operation.
So, the next time you see a picture of brown water, whether it's in Guyana or anywhere else, ask yourself, what am I really looking at? Is it a continental journey, a forest's brew, or is it a warning sign?
Hey, if you found this explainer as interesting as I did, go ahead and hit that like button, share it with someone, and subscribe for more. And we definitely want to know what you think, so drop us a comment below.
Thanks for diving in with us, and as always, stay curious.